all good.
It's great, as I say. It's brilliant, and thanks for because I know you're busy. How's things been with you? Because you said just to be off there, we got your new single "Cinema," and that was recorded down with Tommy and them down in Attica.
Yeah.
And I was just telling you the reaction we had. To say I sent it to Jimmy, and Jimmy's just blown away with it. And then we sent it. Our Joe, our engineer, he just couldn't get over it. So the reaction has been amazing. How have you found it?
It's been unbelievable. Yeah, because I kind of spent last year writing and recording and not really doing much in public, and to come back with a single like that and have the response that it's had is just, it's class. It's really, really nice. Yeah.
There's I don't know what it is. Well, I do know. I know it's brilliant, but the lyrics take me on a journey, and then the whole, I think the whole arrangement, the combination of both the lyrics and the arrangement is just on the money, you know. How come you were off for a year with it? Did you get a sort of writer's block, or?
No, I just it was kind of burnout just from after releasing the album and doing the touring. I just needed some time to sit down and write and record, and going up to Attica with Tommy was an amazing experience. It always is, but I kind of wanted to reevaluate where I saw myself as an artist, and to come back with a song like Cinema that's very heavy and very story based. It's that kind of honesty that I really look up to in artists, and just wanted to put across in my music as well. So
the song itself, does it depict sort of incidents in your life?
It's everybody I know that lives in Derry has been affected by suicide in some way. And I've wanted to write that song for years and years, but didn't want it to be in a way that was disrespectful or cringy, or, you know, just didn't come across right. And I wrote it as a story because I felt like that was the best way to convey how much of a mental health crisis there is here and around Derry. It's just it's a kind of story that is relatable to everybody that lives in Derry, really. You know,
there is an increase, and it's been, and you're right. And do you know what? In your song, I'm putting it out there because I read somewhere that you said you don't like talking about mental health struggles, but you can write about them in song.
Yeah.
Is that true? Aye.
I find it so hard to actually, when I'm having a conversation with somebody, it's really hard to kind of express emotion, and that's why I love writing, because you can rethink and reword and get down to specifics of how you're feeling.
It's a song, as you say, it's a song that's heavy.
Yeah.
But there's a good, you know, there's a story in it, and as I say, the lyrics carry on that story, and it's a powerful message.
Thank you.
It really, really is. Come here, we want to go and do a piece of music first.
Yeah.
And the first one you're going to do?
It's called Room to Breathe.
Right. And is this on your album?
I actually released it before the album, just before lockdown and all that stuff happened. So
did you write that before lockdown?
I wrote it, and I never intended to release it, and then the start of lockdown began and people were in their houses, and the song is kind of about taking time for yourself, and it felt like the right time to release it then. And it's one of those songs that the reaction just completely overwhelmed me. Like, the response I got from it was class.
Brilliant.
So,
well, we'd love to hear this whenever you're ready. Thank you.
Sure. Shut my mouth, 'cause I don't know what might come out, and I'd run away right now if it was okay. My tired bones keep trying to stay afloat, but I'm not so sure that I could find the strength. I need some room to breathe, 'cause I'm getting tired of holding my breath, and I don't know how to feel when I'm in the bed that I've made for myself. Constant noise. I'm sorry I can't hear much. My deafening fears are still keeping me awake. With my shoulders back, don't show them I'm falling flat. No matter the cost of what this always takes. I need some room to breathe, 'cause I'm getting tired of holding my breath, and I don't know how to feel when I'm in the bed that I've made for myself. I can't make sense of what is real when I'm not here, and I'm not here. I have forgotten how it feels to be so free when I'm not free, and I'm just a mountain caving in. After all this time, I've broken myself down, and I need some room to breathe, 'cause I don't know how to live with myself. Yeah, I need some room to breathe. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. That's brilliant. That was you released that as a single, right and recall, and you also you put it out in vinyl as well. Am I right in thinking that?
I did, yeah.
Aye. And do you release all your stuff in vinyl now, or is that just a?
No, I released the album on vinyl, but I don't know when the next time I will be releasing it on vinyl. So yeah,
it's changing the process, isn't it? Because CDs are changing and streaming's very popular.
Yeah,
your music is available on the Spotify's and all, is it? No,
it is. Yeah, all the usual spots. But I think people still like having a CD or vinyl to bring home. You know, yeah.
And for oldies like myself, you always like that the story with even a CD cover. I used to like it when it was LPs, but I called them, but I always loved the whole equally as much as listening to the song. I love people that put a lot into the craft of manufacturing the CD and the lyrics and the stories. It gets you build up a better picture of the person, whereas if you're on, say, Spotify, you don't know a lot about it. And as much as it's a double-edged sword with me, so I don't have to make any money out of it, but I like listening to artists on it, because as I say, I have enough CDs and LPs in the house to do me, so I don't need any more, much to me waste delight. I mean, you done support to some of the big ones. You done support to Robbie Williams.
I did, yeah.
And Snow Patrol. Mm-hmm. And who else did I? It was someone else. Not the Zootons. The
Amazon.
No, there's another band. What do you call them? They'll come to my head. But how did you find that? Like Robbie Williams, and how did you find support? Did you get to meet him?
I was too shy to go up to him backstage, but he was there. Yeah, it's surreal because you look up to these massive artists, and then to be asked to support and play the same stages that they do, it's a crazy notion, But it was really good. Yeah.
And how did you find his audience were waiting for him, and you were coming on with a totally different style of music?
They were great, yeah. Because it's nerve-wracking going on to somebody else's audience, but you always get people coming up afterwards and that relate to the music and really enjoyed the set. So it's
lovely.
Yeah.
Codaline.
Yeah.
That's
oh,
true.
yeah. Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
it was. I knew it was someone. But Snow Patrol had a big influence on you, had they?
They did.
Yeah.
Gary especially. It's they're just such big supporters of the music scene here and of local artists, and they have shows this year and it's all Irish acts that are supporting them, and
Brilliant.
it's just they're legends in the scene, you know.
And tell me, you say in 2017 or 18, you were lucky enough to get the BBC stage in Glastonbury.
Yeah.
How did that come about for you? Because it was, I read that and I was going, how did a wee girl from Derry manage to get on that now?
It was just after I released my first kind of single, and I submitted it into BBC Introducing, and it was through their team that they sent it on to BBC Introducing that were curating the stage, and was just the most crazy thing that had ever happened to me in my life.
Really?
So it was my first festival, like going to a festival, but also playing a festival, and for it to be something of that size was incredible. Yeah.
And how did you find the audience there? There would be, at that stage, and that particular stage you're in, that would be an appreciative audience.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was really nice, especially going over to the UK for the first time as well, and playing to an entirely new audience. So yeah, it was great.
It's great. Have you? I always ask this the artist. Are you an artist that has a load of songs sitting there already half written and written and?
Yeah. I do a lot of writing with other people as well. So.
Oh, you don't? Were you in Derry there a couple of weeks ago? Was there a workshop in
Oh yeah,
the Waterside?
Yeah, so I was teaching like a lyric workshop in the Waterside Theatre.
And how did you find that?
It's different. It's good. I'm a big lyric nerd. I love talking about songs, so it was just an ideal kind of thing that came about for me. Yeah,
It's a brilliant idea. Was this your show for other people to come on and work with you, or what way was it? You know, how did people come along to it? Was this up and coming, maybe lyricists or
yeah?
singers?
Well, it was it was through the literary festival that was happening in the theatre, and they asked me to come and do this workshop. But it was cool because it was all ages. So like there was ones that were maybe 16 all the way up to like maybe their 70s, and it was a really nice group of people, you know. So
is that something you're looking into in the future, do you think?
yeah, I love doing them. That's my second one I've done now, and it's I just kind of like hanging out with people that enjoy songwriting as well.
Good,
so.
that's good. This Saturday night, you're playing in the Ballard Theatre in Ballybofey, along with John Doherty. And it's a Ballard, isn't it? Yeah,
It is,
a Ballard.
yeah.
So if people want tickets for that, how can they get them on the box office?
They're online through the theatre page and through John's socials as well. So
Excellent. Our good friends Charles James and the Rise, Row Music, sounding absolutely incredible in the Monday night sessions. Thank you very much, James and Catherine. Do you know James? It's Charles James and the Rise.
I don't know.
It's Catherine,
Thank you.
James O'Donnell and Catherine. And we have to say, when they were up with us as their as a Christmas special, we came up for a Christmas show, and they told us that Catherine was expecting at the time, and I'm actually delighted. They said they've given Catherine's given birth to a beautiful baby girl, Maeve O'Donnell, at 8:45 on Saturday. So congratulations to James and Catherine. They're great artists. They really, really are.
Recording in Attica too.
They record there, absolutely brilliant. So I'm absolutely delighted for them. I really, really am. So congratulations, and they just passed on their best wishes to you as well. So this coming, as I say, this coming Saturday. What can people expect? Are you with John? Or are you with John on this, or is it two different artists? Are you coming on separately, or do you work together?
Oh well, I'm supporting him.
All right, okay.
And we've written a song together as well. I supported him down in Dublin, and we played the song live. So, we might do that on Saturday again. But yeah, John's a great artist.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
so I'm lucky to be supporting him. You know.
Yeah, brilliant. He's lucky to have you up there. Stendhal, you doing that this year?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is it not? I thought they might have been announced. But no.
They've announced the lineup. I've played it for maybe the last 7 or 8 years, so
Okay.
I think maybe it's time for a break from Stendhal for me.
You enjoy it?
Love it. Love it.
That's good. Well, the future. Where would you like to see yourself musically, or is this your life?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, definitely. I just love writing and I love performing, and if I could just continue doing that and on a wider scale, I'd love to maybe explore other countries and just be lucky enough to play music in front of people and have it connect.
We'll be lucky enough to have you playing more music and releasing more music, because as I say, your music is, what is it you called yourself? I was taking note of it. It made me laugh. You call your own style grumpy electro pop.
Oh yeah.
I've never heard that expression before. Is your music grumpy?
I think where that came from was a French blog about 5 years ago.
Right.
And I don't know if the translation came across like that or if that's what they meant, but
okay.
But yeah, we kind of stuck with it, and it's changed a little now from that. But yeah.
That's good enough. You take that on it, but it sounds. You know what it does? It sounds original as a style of music.
Yeah.
You know, people could latch on and say that's the style
That's
I
true,
am. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Your music was. You've been very lucky in a sense too, because your music's been picked for TV shows, and music was on the Red Bull advertisement, and
Yeah.
So, did you have to work at that, or was your music just picked up, or do you submit music to that? I'm just curious for other people that might be listening in. Well, you know,
Yeah,
because
it kind of comes from a lot of different avenues. Sometimes you submit the music in, but sometimes people find your music on whatever streaming platform and get in contact. So it's just it's really random how things like that happen.
But you see, so far in your life, and when I'm looking at it, you know, you've had a great journey in music. Even though you're young, you know, like you were writing your first music at 14.
Yeah.
You know, and I just think it's brilliant. I think it's amazing.
Thank you.
Is there another album in the pipeline?
Possibly, yeah. I'm back to doing singles again now for a while, but I'd love to release another album in the future. Cause
Singles are kind of. I talk to different people, and some artists would rather put out singles like that randomly, rather than which keeps you relevant in people's mind. You know, some people look at it that way too. So, you know, I get where you're coming from in that. Just fire out an odd single and then. Yeah,
I think an album, especially when you're doing it independently, is such a big project, and it takes a lot to go through the whole process. So I think that's why a lot of people do singles, because they're nice and easy, and it gets your music out there, and you're
not tied to anyone, is it right?
Yeah.
You always been independent?
Yeah. Well, and we did the album fully independently as well. So it's hard. I'm not gonna lie and say that it's wee buns, because it's not.
There must have been a rewarding element at the end of it, like to say that you've done this yourselves.
Yeah, definitely. That for me was we did the album launch up in Derry and Bennigan's and sold it out, and it was on stage in front of all my friends and family and people that I know from Derry, and it was just that felt like a big accomplishment to finally have the album out. So
well done on that. Congratulations. We're going to take an ad break, but we'd love to come back with another song if you don't mind.
Yeah.
What are you going to do first next?
A new song that I haven't released yet called Autopilot.
Another exclusive. Wow. On the way, Ro in studio with us here in the Monday Night Sessions. Don't go away.
Unmissable kidswear savings have landed at TK Maxx. Discover hundreds of deals on all the brands they love, from cool clothes to big-name trainers and even outdoor toys, all under $19.99. Shop in store for playground-approved brands at parent-approved prices. Everyone knows there's no deal like a TK Maxx deal.
Well, Grace, how are you today?
I'm good. I've just been down to the Made to Measure Fireplaces showroom in Creasla. They have an incredible selection of over 40 colours for kitchen worktops. And guess what? For a limited time, they're offering a 40% discount on any electric fire when you purchase a worktop there.
40%? That's an amazing deal, Grace.
Absolutely, and trust me, if the discount alone doesn't sway you, their huge selection of fireplaces, stoves, wood pellet burners, beams and stone cladding certainly will.
Contact Made to Measure Fireplaces Creeshlaw on 074 91 38 365 on Facebook, Instagram and on ntmfireplaces.ie.
McGlynn's Bus Hire Letterkenny require full and part-time bus drivers. Immediate starts available. Call 087 244 707 for more information.
Are you ready for Cairn Community Games? Come and make some noise. Throw shapes, run, paint, cycle, sing. Take to the stage and make friends. It doesn't matter where you're from or what you're into. There's a place for you at Cairn Community Games. Because together, we're all in. Play your part at cairncommunitygames.ie.
Don't miss the BAFTA award-winning comedian Michael McIntyre's brand new show, Magnificent, at the SSE Arena Belfast on Friday the 31st of May 2024. As always, Highland Radio make it easy for you as we look after all your needs. We will provide luxury transfers, overnight stay at the Clayton Hotel Belfast on a B&B basis, your ticket to the show, shopping time in Belfast City Centre. For more information, go to the outlet at highlandradio.com or give us a call on 074 91 25000. Michael McIntyre in Belfast.
This is Highland Radio with Paul McDevitt.
Autopilot. It feels like the time goes by so fast. My friends are all getting married. Thought I'd have all been figured out, but I don't wanna have a baby. Is it too much to ask just to sit back and be 23? 'Cause I miss the sound of wonder and endless possibility. Be gentle with me and with your ideas about who I should be. 'Cause though I'm incomplete, I'm happy. I swear I'm happy. I swear I'm happy. I've been reminiscing about skipping class in 5th. Got caught first time I ever did. If I could go back, I would again. But I got older, sunk a little lower, worrying that I won't make it long enough to feel that free again. Be gentle with me and with your ideas about who I should be. 'Cause though I'm incomplete, I'm happy. I swear I'm happy. I swear I'm happy. I haven't done the things that I'm supposed to. I haven't been to every country, but I'm working my way through. And if in 30 years from now I say the same thing, will I have been a disappointment or be exactly who I wanted? Be gentle with me and with your ideas about who I should be. 'Cause though I'm incomplete, I'm happy. I swear I'm happy. I swear I'm happy. Be gentle with me and with your ideas about who I should be. 'Cause though I'm incomplete, I swear I'm happy. I swear I'm happy.
Brilliant. Oh, Autopilot and unreleased and first time airplay. Thank you very, very much for that. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
You done one of my favourite places, the Other Voices down in Dingle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you headline that or were you part of it?
No, just part of the festival, but I played maybe 4 or 5 shows. But I've played that festival a couple of times now, and it's hands down my favourite festival I've ever been to. Yeah.
It's got an atmosphere about it, which is just something else, isn't it? It's full of music lovers.
It is, yeah. There's no bad vibes down there. It's just
one of my favourite ones to ever watch. No, it wasn't at it, but to watch online was Amy Winehouse.
Oh yeah.
And it was part of a documentary, which was just pure class. You know,
mad,
it's got a great it's got a great vibe about it. It's got a great energy about it, and long may it last. The Irish Women in Harmony was a project that you were involved with during the lockdown.
Yeah.
And you put out a brilliant version of Dreams, which is a fantastic Cranberries cracking tune.
Thank you.
How did you find that experience? Because you weren't together.
No, it was Ruth Ann got in contact and kind of created this group, and it's the most empowering thing because we still have a WhatsApp group today that people just text into, and we've been doing things on and off with each other, like we did the Late Late Show. It must be a few weeks ago now. I have lost track of time, but that was for Sinead O'Connor.
Yes.
Yeah, so on there doing kind of another charity single for another charity, and it was great. It's just it's really nice being a part of
something iconic.
Yeah, with there's so many incredible female artists in Ireland, and it's just really nice to have them all connected. You know. Absolutely
brilliant, Roisin Rowe. I just want to say thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
It's been an absolute delight having you here. I want to go out with your new single here, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
The live version. And this Saturday night, people can catch you in the Ballard Arts Centre along with John Doherty. So it's going to be an amazing night, and go along and support Irish music. And it doesn't come much better than this. This is a row. Social media. What platforms are you on?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, it's usually under maybe Row Music.
Right. Are you tuned up, or do you need to tune?
I just need a second.
You just take your time, and as I say once again, you can contact the box office in the Ballard and Connor, and then we'll sort you out with tickets, and that's just going to be an amazing night. When the Panic sets in is the album, and Cinema is a brand new single, and as soon as we get her tuned here, we will be blasting it out. I love the guitar.
Thank you. It's handy. It's me sized. It's not too big.
What make is it?
It's a Gretsch.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. I think that's me.
Have I put you on the spot?
No, you're good.
Good.
You're good.
There's a brand new single from Row, and this is Cinema. Thank you very much.
Thank you. For the cinema on a Tuesday night, drove along the riverbank in total silence. There was a man on the wrong side of the bridge again, lit up in blue, a color I've grown accustomed to, but it's old news. The city's real pretty if you don't look too hard. On Wednesday, your brother called with a familiar name. Anthony's a good friend, and he's gone missing. They're walking the banks, flashlights and fluorescent jackets, out on parade, and it's the same thing every single week. It's old news. The city's real pretty if you don't look too hard. Thursday is a worst case scenario. Sound check, being told that they found what they were looking for. But it's old news. The city's real pretty if you don't look too hard. Who cares? It's only a problem if you focus on it. I'm crossing my fingers that I don't know them. It's getting closer, but it's old news. The city's real pretty if you don't look too hard.
Wow. I'm totally entranced in that. Brilliant. Oh, live version. That is pure class. Brand new song from Roe.